morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're at in the world. We have people from everywhere that are joining us. So if you're coming back for, the second or third time to support us, if you're a member, I want to say thank you. If you're brand new, we definitely want to welcome you here today. And my objective is to tell you everything that you need to know about Lion Share here today, and really why there's so much excitement, just to kind of give you an idea of where things are at for Lion Share before we even get into the presentation. We have over 64,000 people that have said yes to this opportunity, in 10 days, right? Which is amazing. We've paid out over 18,000 Ethereum, which if you calculate that, that's over 5 million US dollars in 10 days. That's how many people we've blessed. And I say we, not we, everybody here. I mean, this is something that was created for the people. So I'm excited to be able to share this with you here today and really break it down for you. So give me just a second. I'm going to share my screen with you and we will get this thing started here. Okay. All right. You should be able to see my screen at this point in time. And like I said, this presentation, it's really designed to help you by the time you leave here today to really understand what's going on. There's clearly a lot of excitement. It's not by accident that 64,000 people have said yes. It's not by accident that that type of Ethereum has been able to be paid out and help so many people. It's because something has been created in a real time of need. Where there's so much challenges going on. We believe Lion Share can be the answer for you and your family if you're struggling, and that's what I want to share with you here today. So, what is Lion Share? Well, Lion Share is a smart contract located directly on the Ethereum blockchain. And you know what? If you're brand new, please don't get too caught up in what I'm saying here. All you need to really understand are the benefits of what this does for you. So if you're not a cryptocurrency expert or you've never heard of smart contracts or even Ethereum, it's okay. We're going to break some of that down for you. But I'll be honest with you, most of it doesn't matter. What really matters is what it can do for you and your family and what it's already done for so many other people out there in just the first 10 days, being live. So what is a smart contract? Well, a smart contract is just a piece of programming code that is placed on the Ethereum blockchain, but it's very, very powerful. And, what it does is it's a self-operating system. So, like we're traditionally in a business, you need to have a CEO or you need to have a company behind it, or you need to have some admin, something behind it to make it operate. Inside of a smart contract, as soon as it's deployed on the blockchain, it becomes self-operating, right? So there's no company. This is a contract for the people. This is your contract if you decide to participate. Every single person on here, it's your contract. So it's an awesome thing, right? Now, this is also, in my opinion, the best smart contract out there. Now, I know I'm biased, right? But I think if you really talk to anyone who understands smart contract, if you can understand the code, you're going to see that we have a phenomenal, smart contract created. And more importantly than that, it's something that we're really proud of. It's the very first follow me matrix ever put on the blockchain. I mean, there's a lot of other companies, or I guess smart contracts, as you might call them, that are out there that have created some version of a matrix. This is the first follow me matrix. And you're going to see why that's so important here in a second and why I would even mention it. This is also a peer-to-peer system. So, one thing that the smart contract does is when it's time for a commission to be paid, it automatically knows who's going to be paid. And it never sends money to a company account. It never sends money to an admin account that then goes and pays you. No, that's not the way it works. All payments, all commissions are paid directly from the person who is paying to buy the package to the person who is due the commission. So that means that you are paid instantly and directly. And, in my opinion, especially right now, that is so powerful, because if I had to guess, if I took a poll out here today and for the new people and I said, look, I bet you need money today for you and your family, some of you would say, hey, James, I can't even wait till 5 o'clock today. Like, that's how badly we need it. Well, here's an opportunity for you that you can get paid now, right? You don't have to wait till the end of the day. You don't have to wait till the end of the week or the end of the month. As soon as you have someone, purchase a package and it's your turn to get paid, the system automatically generates that and pays it directly to you. So it's awesome. And it goes directly to your Ethereum wallet. Okay. Now, I talk about risk. I think, if I was to join this personally, what's it going to do to me and my family? If I refer others to it, is anybody going to get hurt? That's usually what comes to mind when we think about risk. And, I've already told you some of the things that should be have opened your eyes a little bit to the fact that, hey, there's no company, right? So there's no ability for anyone to come in here and take money and run off with it. There's no option for the a company to change a compensation plan or any of the stuff that you're going to learn about. So, the risks that you usually have associated with home business or network marketing or anything like that, I know some of you might have had a bad taste in your mouth for that. That's all been removed. And that's one of the best reasons why I love smart contracts as well, because it takes out that human error that can sometimes come into place. It removes the risk and allows you to be able to join with confidence. Now, you can work your business from home directly on your computer. If you don't have a computer, you can work it from your cell phone. And everything we do here is 100% in Ethereum. Now, if you're not familiar with Ethereum, Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency in the world, right next to Bitcoin. It just happens to have a little bit better technology behind it, in my opinion, which has created opportunities just like this smart contract that you get to participate in. Now, the cool thing about Ethereum is this: not only can it help you, be able to pay some of those instant bills, right? But it also is anticipated to go up over the next 12 to 24 months. In fact, just this week, Ethereum has been up 21%, right? So imagine having hundreds of Ethereum or thousands of Ethereum. When it does jump in price, what would that do for your family? It can become a real great asset for you to grow your wealth on top of just being able to pay your bills. And that's what we all want, right? So let's talk about transparency. I think of transparency a little bit different. I know this might sound weird to you, but I think there's two different types of transparency in this industry. I think that there's transparency from companies, right? Or I also think that there's transparency from the distributor or the member, whatever you'd like to call it. From a company standpoint, oftentimes it's a little bit challenging for a company to be completely transparent, right? They might have trade secrets, they might have private ownership that they can't get out there, and then sometimes, let's be honest, sometimes they just have bad intentions, right? They don't want people to know what they're doing. But from a member standpoint, what I see out there, and I'm sure some of you have seen it as well, there's a lot of hype, what I would call hype or fluff. And usually it's, someone that's showing off their jewelry, or they're showing their cars or their houses. And let me be just straight up. I love nice things as well. So there's nothing wrong with that. What I have a problem with is that when people are doing that, there's usually no proof behind it. Okay. And that's what I'm leading to. When it comes to transparency with a smart contract, the transparency is completely 100% there. You know what every single person is earning inside of the smart contract. You can see every single transaction. You can even log into not just your account, but any account on the smart contract. So you have to understand that that is a real opportunity to have complete clarity and have a community where there's no misconceptions, right? It's just out there for everybody to see, and it's a level playing field, which is awesome. Now, there's a few things that I want to talk about Lion Share that I believe are really important about our contract. There's a lot of good contracts out there. You're not going to hear us bashing on other contracts or other companies or anything like that. It's just not what we do here. So there are some real important things that you need to know what makes ours different, though. Number one, anyone that you personally refer into Lion Share, they are going to always stay with you. Now, at first, that's not going to make a lot of sense why that's so important. But as we get into the comp plan, you're going to see that that's very, very important. Because see, here's what happens a lot of times in other smart contracts and other companies. You get out there, you do the work. Okay. So you refer somebody, you refer someone from social media, maybe even pay for advertisement, and you get people to finally say yes, and they come in the door, and what happens? They start following someone else in the company, or they start following, the number one in the company. That's not good, right? You did all the work, so you should get to keep those people. And that is the way Lion Share works. Anyone that you refer, they're going to always follow you, and it helps you financially as well. Because imagine this. Okay, this is a better way to put it. Can you imagine giving away, your personal people that you refer? So you actually had to refer, 3 or 4 times more people to earn the same type of income. That's what's out there. And that's why we have something very different here. Now, look, there are 2 different types of matrices inside of our system. There's a personal matrix and there's a team building matrix. The personal matrix is just like it sounds. It's going to reward you for your personal efforts. The people that you personally refer, that's how you're going to get paid on the personal matrix. But we also have a team building matrix that really allows you to leverage other people, skills, their efforts, their location, which is really cool because, inside of our contract, you can do business anywhere, right? Anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter. As long as you can have an Ethereum wallet, there's no boundaries or limitations to where you go. Now that kind of leads me to my next point. Okay, since there are no limitations geographically, they also want to make sure that there are no limitations when it comes to getting started from a financial perspective. I know there's a lot of really good companies out there that have created what may be considered an affordable option to people, right? And those affordable options are usually $100 to $200. They usually lower the monthly fees. That sounds very affordable, like if you're in the US or other countries like that. But when you start looking at a global spectrum, that's not affordable, you see, because there's many countries out there that the monthly average income is $200 or less. So asking someone to throw that type of money into a system is just, it's not feasible for so many people. What you're going to see here today is that we have created something that is truly built for the masses. It's so affordable that anyone, regardless of where they're located, regardless of their current financial situation, can get started and start to build their way up for them and their family. Last thing I want to say is this: is even though we have 64,000 people over that in this contract in the first 10 days, even though we've already paid out over 5 million US dollars, that has nothing to do with the fact that you are one of the very first people to learn about this. Because see, look, in 2020, we're putting 1 million people inside of the smart contract. So you're definitely one of the first. You should be congratulated, and it's going to be wonderful for you and your family. So what I want to do right now is I want to get into the pricing, the two different platforms that we have. We have what we call the L1 and we have the L2. So this L1 is going to be your personal matrix, right? Remember, the people that you personally refer are going to fill this one. We also have the L2, which is the team matrix. And what I want you to get from this slide is not necessarily how the matrix works. I want you to understand the pricing. So you can see that both platforms start at 0.02 and they go all the way up to 16 Ethereum, both of them, as you can see right here. Now, the way it works here at Lionshare, when someone joins, they are going to simultaneously join the L1 and the L2, same exact time, right? At the 0.02 level. So if you do that math, now here's the deal. Ethereum's went up, so I haven't done the math since Ethereum has went up, but I'm going to guess it's around 10 to 12 US dollars. Okay, I don't know exactly, but 10 to 12 US dollars to get started, which is a phenomenal opportunity. Think about that. Okay, you now have been introduced already to a business that can't be messed up, right? There's no company behind it that can screw things up, as we've seen, right? It's self-operating. You've seen a business that has no geographical limitations, and now you're being introduced to the price points, and you know that people can join anywhere from $10 to $12. Can you start to see now why people are so excited about this, and why so many people are flocking into this? It's a huge opportunity for the world to make money when they definitely need it, right? More than anything right now, people need that. So let's break this down for you a little bit further. Just on the L1 and the L2. The L1, this is you at the top of this matrix, and you can see you have 3 spots underneath you. The L2 structure is different than that. The L2 has you at the top, 2 directly underneath you, and then 4 underneath that. Now I'm going to explain to you right now how these matrices work, right, and how they can earn income for you. And we're going to start with the L1. Now remember, the L1 are people that you personally refer, right? You go out there, you share your link, they say yes to you, they purchase a package. Those are your personals, okay? Now, every one of our matrices work the same. So it doesn't matter if you start at the 0.02 level or if you start at level 16, right? That's going to be your choice. You can actually get with your sponsor to see what the best strategy is for you. But all of them work the same. Now, the reason why is because the smart contract knows that that money is supposed to go to you. So there's no in between. You don't send it to a company and then they send it to you. Now, that is going to go directly to you. There's no middleman, right? So things can't get messed up. So just on your first 2 sales, you've doubled your Ethereum, right? That's awesome. Now, your third sale, the third person that you bring in that purchases the package for 0.02, that's going to be paid directly to your sponsor. Now, that does 2 things. First of all, it's going to encourage your sponsor to want to help you to be successful because they just got paid from your efforts, right? But the second thing is it's going to create a brand new matrix that looks exactly like this that you can fill up again. Now, another very important thing that differentiates Lionshare from other smart contracts out there is this, okay? in many smart contracts, when you cycle, this is what this is called, a cycle. When you cycle at a specific package, what happens is they don't allow you to earn on that package anymore until you upgrade. That's a huge disadvantage because basically what they're doing is they're forcing you to use the income that you've created that you may need for your family right now. And they're saying, hey, if you don't upgrade, you're not going to get paid again. You already bought the package, right? So it doesn't make any sense from our perspective. So inside of Lionshare, you can cycle as many times as you want on any package that you want. And when you're ready to upgrade, upgrade, right? That's up to you. I mean, there's obviously some huge financial incentives to do it. So let me break this down for you really simple so you can understand it and you can take this with you here today. Okay. This is you at the top of your your 0 2 matrix. Spot number one and spot number two, 100% of that's going to be paid to you. Spot number three will be paid to your sponsor and create a new matrix just like this that you can cycle again and again. What I just did for you there is I broke down a compensation plan in about one sentence, right? Now, I want you to think about that because I bet if you've looked at other businesses, usually there's a lot of different ways to earn. And most of the time, you probably understand like none of them, right? So I'm not ripping on any other comp plan because there's some really cool comp plans out there. It's just like a lot of them have a bunch of hoops and stuff you have to jump through. Every person here, even a brand new person, can say, well, I know I get paid on 1 and 2, 3 goes to my sponsor, and I do it again and again. So let's get to the L2, okay? The L2 is the team building matrix, okay? So what's cool about this matrix is you don't actually have to refer anyone into it personally to be able to earn. It actually can pay a commission to you without you referring. Now, with that being said, I say this every time, okay? Just like in any other business, the more efforts that you put into this, the more opportunity that you have to earn, okay? So let's be clear on something. Even though there will definitely be people, and there are people right now that are earning without having to refer anyone into their L2, if you want to get the income of a real leader if you want to, sometimes these things are sold. You either start referring people or other people start referring people into your matrix, right? There can lie. So again, I'm going to break this down for a really five are going to pay directly and instantly to you. That is so simple, right? And I said, you can say, hey, I know 1 and 2 go up. I know I get paid on 3, 4, and 5. 6 goes to my sponsor. You don't have to understand everything else as long as you know that, right? That's simple. Everyone can do that. So a very exciting time. Now, I want to break down one more thing for you, and then we're going to wrap this thing up here in just a second. So I told you in the beginning that, anyone that personally comes into your business, okay, you personally refer them, they will always follow you. And I told you that that's so important for you to understand because, if you can imagine doing all that Okay. Anyone that you personally refer, they always follow you. So look, even though you don't have to put people in this matrix to earn, let's assume for a second that you went out there and you referred all 6 people. So spots 1 through 6, you personally put those people in, you filled up the matrix on your own. Now, if you were to do that, the comp plan still works the same. Okay. So 1 and 2 still go up line. You still get paid on 3, 4, and 5, and 6 still goes to your sponsor. Nothing like that changes. But once you cycle, okay, these 6 people that you referred, as they begin to have success and they cycle, they will follow you into your next matrix. Okay. So think about this. What if you had 12 people, okay, just 12 people that you referred that are cycling every other day or once a week or maybe even once a day? What if that was to happen? 12 people showing back up in your matrix without you making another sale, right? Just them having success. That's going to cycle you 2 times every single time those 12 people come back in. That's with like no other help, no one else coming in, nothing else going on. 2 times that could do for you just by referring 12 people. There is power in keeping your people with you and then following you. Okay. So you want to be the best that you can be and help people be successful as well. So, even though the option is to sit here and not do anything and potentially earn, the option B is the one that you want to choose for your family, which is, hey, I'm going to do my part for the team and we're all going to build together so we can create this perpetual opportunity to earn. So with that being said, let's talk about the profits. Okay. We're looking at the L1 package again. This is the personal matrix that we're talking about. And what we're showing on this graph is this. We're showing that if you started at the 0.02 level, okay, so you start at the very first level and you upgrade every single time you cycle. So you went from 0.02 to 0.05, and then from 0.05 to 0.01, all the way to 16, right? That's what you did. Just every single time you had success, you upgraded. So you only cycled 1 time on every single level. That's going to pay 55.59 Ethereum. Now, here's what I'll tell you. Many people will cycle multiple times on these levels. So you're just looking at 1 time, 55 Ethereum. That's some amazing income right there. Now let's look at L2. Same exact example. You start at the lowest package, you upgrade. You continue to upgrade every single time you have success all the way to the 16th level. So 1 cycle on every single L2 package would pay you 111.16 Ethereum. Folks, that is some serious income, right? That right now, I think that's close to probably $29,000, $30,000 at the current Ethereum price. If you add up the L1 and the L2, that's 170 Ethereum. I can't do that math in my head, but I'm guessing it's pretty good. I'm guessing it's over 50,000 or maybe close to 50. I don't know for sure. But the bottom line is this, right? It's some amazing income because it's only showing 1 cycle. Multiply it by 10. Right? What if you can multiply that number by 10 and cycle 10 times on each package? Now you're talking about serious income, right? So here's the last thing we're going to do. We're going to talk about how you get paid. I want you to make sure you understand, especially for those of you who might jumped in late here, okay? All commissions, every commission that's paid is generated by the smart contract. It knows exactly who to pay and when to pay it. And it pays it directly and instantly to you when it's your turn. So think about this, okay? There's no money going to a company that is then calculated and then sent back out. So we remove the human error. We remove, the need for a company with a smart contract because it's self-operating. You don't have to wait a week. You don't have to even wait a day. You get paid within seconds. And I want you to think about what that can do for you and your family, especially right now, in a time where everybody has to be in a different situation, working from home. People have lost jobs, all those things. But even without the crisis going on, having the ability to earn instantly is huge, right? It's huge. So here's the deal. A lot of people ask what lion share even means. Where did that even come from? In any business transaction, whoever gets the largest financial piece of that transaction, they got the lion's share. So it's definitely, it's your turn, right? We want to show you how you can do that. So what's it take to get started? Well, it's pretty simple, right? All you got to do is have an Ethereum wallet, okay? Ethereum wallets are completely free to set up. Almost any DApp wallet will work with our system. The 2 that I'm showing you here today this is MetaMask. MetaMask can be used on your desktop or your laptop. It's a Chrome extension, completely free to set up. You're going to want to get with who sent you here today to help you with that. There's also a Trust Wallet if you use an Android phone, which I don't, but if you use an Android phone, you can download your Trust Wallet. It's completely free. Again, whoever sent you here can help you with it. If you use iPhone, there's several of them out there. There's Token Pocket, there's Coinbase, there's multiple different wallets that you can use that will integrate with our system and allow you to get started. So that's all you need. You need a wallet and you need a little bit of Ethereum. So I'm going to shoot this. I'm going to finalize this. Okay. The things that I hope that you got here today are, number one, that this smart contract is decentralized. It doesn't require someone behind it to run it. So it removes the errors that companies can sometimes make, right? Nothing can be changed, nothing can be manipulated, nothing can be hacked. A company can't go change the compensation plan. They can't run away with your money. All those things that you've had and experienced in this industry are gone. So the risk is removed. On top of that, there's no geographical limitations, meaning that you can do business globally in any country. So if you know people worldwide, you could break into other countries very quickly. The affordability, $10, less than $10, $12, I don't know exactly based on Ethereum price. You get the idea. It doesn't matter 10 or 12. It is a life-changing opportunity for people globally to get started. Now, there are gas fees associated with that as well. So when you get started with your sponsor, I want you to definitely talk about the gas fees that's associated with Ethereum. So you're not caught off guard. It'll be a little bit more than what the package is to get started. We want to be very transparent with that. So you know that, okay? But here's the deal. It's so worth it for the opportunity for you and your family and to be able to start a business. So with that being said, what we're going to do is, instead of listening to me anymore, we're going to bring out some people that are actually having some success and have them tell you exactly what's going on. So what I'd like to do first, I'd like to bring out Edgardo. Edgardo, are you there, man? For those of you who are just joining us, Edgardo is based out of Las Vegas, Nevada, multiple seven-figure income earner, phenomenal leader in this industry. And the dude's working. I mean, he might be asleep right now. I'm just kidding. He might be, but I don't think he is. But he has been working tirelessly to help people grow their business. Edgardo, are you there? Maybe he really did doze off. Hey, Edgardo. Well, here's the deal. Maybe he is caught up doing something else. That's completely fine. We're going to move on without him. What I'd like to do is I'm going to start bringing out some people here that are going to talk a little bit about, their experience with Lionshare, exactly how it works. Oh, there's Edgardo. What's up, man?
Good morning. Good morning.
How you doing?
Good. Good. How you doing, James?
I'm very good, man. I was just telling him that, well, number one, it's like 7:30 in the morning there, so it's super early. But yeah, I was just telling him what type of hours you've been putting in, the work you've been putting in and stuff. It's just been brutal. But we were about to bring out some people to tell what their experience is. But anything you want to share before we start bringing the people out?
No, I mean, that's the best part. That's the best part, to come and share their experience. I mean, we have 2 Zooms a day in English, 2 in Spanish. I mean, this one, 7 a.m. in the morning Pacific time, 7 p.m. At nighttime. I mean, that's a real good time for U.S. time. So, I mean, let's pack the rooms, in the morning at daytime, which I know some countries right now is early in the morning.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. So, okay, well, I'm going to start here with Stambell. Stambell, are you there, sir?
Yeah, Mr. James, good afternoon.
Hey, Stambell, how you doing, man? Are you having a good day?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Mr. Gado, and to everyone here, I really want to appreciate us. I'm really doing fine from Nigeria. This business is amazing. Sometimes I feel like jumping to the roof, but I don't know. I don't know if I should do that. In my years of network marketing, I've never seen a business like this that really changed a lot of lives within a couple of days, within just about a week. This is so wonderful. I can't imagine making 50. I have like 52 Ethereum right now in just about 8 days.
Wow.
52 Ethereum. So this is so amazing. This is so amazing. My team are so happy, are so blessed. The most beautiful thing I have in this business is continuity of the business. The fact that I'm building the team, the fact that people are joining. I just received a message from a friend from Kenya saying, "Oh, your team is so wonderful. I love the team spirit." That means that we are really going to do great things in this business. Whenever I remember what you do say, Mr. James, that we're going to put 1 million people in less than 6 months in this business. That's really pricking my head all the time when I when I sleep. So I believe that This business is really changing a lot of lives. Like you said, there's a statement you made when you were presenting. Many people will come and say, "Oh, if I don't want to refer anybody, I just want to earn money." But the fact remains that for you to earn more money, you have to do the network marketing. But I tell people, I don't convince anybody in this business. All we need to do is just to share our testimonies. People want to make money. So if it's going to take me to add effort for me to make $1 million in this business, so I think that effort is worth it. So this business, I'm so amazed, I'm so excited about this business. And I really want to appreciate each and every one of us. Many people who have earned so much money. There's this guy from Philippines that said he has earned $400. That money, 400 Ethereum, that 400 Ethereum can actually buy him a house in Philippines. I was so amazed, by that effort. So we keep pushing this business. Everyone, those who are just joining us, we have some new persons here. We have made it 100. You have made $100, $50. That money is going to turn to $1 million as long as we continue building this business. The energy is so much. The energy is so much. So let us keep building this business as leaders. Let us direct them. Let us always invite them to this Zoom meeting. It's very important that we cloud this. We have a lot of crowd in this Zoom meeting. Very important. Mr. James, I really want to appreciate you for your great work and your sleepless nights. I know so many people have been asking the reason why we didn't have 7 p.m. Zoom meetings. I know you are busy with the new stuff you want to do in the back office.
Yeah, well, Stan Bell, first of all, man, I appreciate your leadership on everything you just said. I hope everybody caught that. The one thing that he said it very quickly, but 52 Ethereum in I guess like 10 days, or I think we're on day 10 really of being able to do business. I think that's almost 15,000 US dollars right now at the current Ethereum price. Man, that's huge. Like, what? Let me ask you. I mean, I don't know what your family situation is, but what does that do for you and your family to be able to earn income like that within that short period of time?
Honestly, you need to see what what my wife looks like. You need to see how my wife is so happy.
Happy
That's
wife.
my immediate family is the first, but this has really it can really take me more than a year. More than a year. It's really put a lot of things for me, solve a lot of problems, settle a lot of debts, set up things for myself, and really put smile in my family. So this has really done a lot. It's so good.
Well,
I'm so happy, man.
Stan Bell, I mean, it didn't come by accident, man. You put in the time, you put in the effort. So we appreciate your leadership. We definitely do. Congratulations on your success. I know it's not just you, man. I know you have people on your team that are just crushing it as well. Nigeria is doing phenomenal. You have great leadership behind you, not even located in Nigeria, right? You're part of a global team. So congratulations, man. We appreciate you coming out and sharing.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Stan Bell. All right, Edgardo, who we got next, bro?
Well, why don't we bring Mike from Nigeria? Let's see. Is Mike here? Yes, Mike is here.
Let's see here.
Good morning, Mike.
Yeah, how are you, Edgardo?
Good morning, my friend.
Good afternoon. I'm here with my team. We just finished having our meeting. Everybody say hi.
Oh my gosh,
wow.
Mike.
James, Governor James. Say hi, say Lion Share. Lion Share.
I love it.
Wow.
Wow, James, I'm happy to have you guys here. It's a privilege knowing you. The lives of members here.
Oh no. Edgardo, is that me or is that Mike?
No, it's Mike.
Oh, well, shoot. We got to get him back out here, man. That's amazing. Mike, you cut out on us there a little bit, man. Your phone's shut off. So maybe he'll be back in a second. I don't know if everybody caught that, right? Number one, I didn't know. I don't know if you knew, Edgardo. I had no idea he was going to have about 20 people there with him. But did anybody? Oh, there he is.
Yes, I'm back. I don't have a missing transition. Okay. So we are very happy to have you guys. I have many people here with their testimonies. I have here Oracle. Oracle have earned more than 20 Ethereum. Okay? Say hello to them.
Hello, James. Hello,
What's up, man?
Oracle speaks from Nigeria. We thank you. God bless James. God bless Egado. God bless Lionshare.
Wow.
Awesome.
We have many too. Here I have Sam. Sam is also a 10 Ethereum NR2.
God bless you, James. God bless you, Agado. I also want to thank Mr. Mike, my Nigerian leader and mentor. He's indeed a great man. And
Yes,
God bless Lionshare.
Thank you, my family. I love you guys. The lives of Nigerians are changing every day. Millionaires in our own currency is coming up every day. Okay, we have a target of 1,000 Ethereum before the end of August. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Everybody say, Lionshare! Lionshare!
Wow.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, Mike. Oh my gosh, man. Like, how exciting is that, Edgardo? I mean, first of all, I didn't know he was going to have all those people there, number one, but I don't know if you guys caught that. And, you know, every time we've spoken to Mike, what's crazy to me, Edgardo, is that he always runs with a crew. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the sign of a good leader. He's never by himself. Did you hear him say a word about what he earned? No. He brought his people out, put his arms around them and said, hey, this guy's earned 20 Ethereum. This person's earned 10 Ethereum. What he didn't tell you, and I don't know off the top of my head, Edgardo, how much is Mike earned? Do you know?
I can look it up.
I'm just saying, I would say it's probably 200 Ethereum at least, 100 Ethereum.
More than 200. More than 200.
More than 200. Okay.
Yeah.
So the whole point in that is he can't do that on his own, right? He has to have those type of people around him to be able to do it. I don't know if y'all caught it as well. We're 10 days into it, this guy already has all those people had on shirts that said Lionshare, right?
That's incredible.
They're in Nigeria rocking it. So that's just amazing, man. And Mike is a phenomenal leader, as you guys know. So let's bring
go ahead. He already did $60,000.
That's unreal. In 10 days, folks, 10 days. Like, I mean, it's unbelievable what this smart contract is doing for people. I see Natish sitting there. I'm going to ask Natish to come out. Natish, are you there?
Hello, good morning, James, sir. Good morning, Elgato, sir. How are you?
We're good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. Just today, I got another $100 in my account and my team also earning. And in this 10 days, I earned total $2,750 in 10 days. It's really unbelievable amount, the country that I live in. I'm living in India. It's a huge amount. And I really thank God for you guys. And I have a testimony to share this. Before the launch, I am observing you both guys, James sir and Elgato sir. I've been observing you. I have been attending every Zoom meeting before the launch. And I bought some money from my friends to invest in this company. Before that, I just want to see how these guys are selling a business, how these guys really want to help people. I observed you and I believed in your voice. I believed in your words, and more, I believed in the system. When things are not going well, so on the first day, I bought 4+8 slots on first day. When I don't have money, I borrowed from my friends and I believed in the system. And now I'm seeing the results. The results are really phenomenal. And the friends who gave me that money, they also got into the system. Now what I am earning, they saw that and they are coming in the system. Now my goal is, I just want to earn 80 to 100 Ethereums. Now I'm living. This is not my home, where I live in now. In my country, if I have 80 to 100 Ethereum, I can build my own house. Now is my goal to earn 100 Ethereum to build my own house for my family. And I think I believed in the system. I can do that.
You're gonna do it, man. You're gonna do it. If anybody's gonna do it, you're gonna do it. Like I said, you know, Natish, I love your story, and we've heard it for the new people. That's why I bring you out here, man, because you have, like I said, you have such a humble attitude about it. But I didn't know that part. I didn't know that you actually borrowed the money to get started. Now you're in a position. I'm sure you've paid that money back. You've got money for you and your family to be able to live on. So congratulations, man. You got such a great story. We appreciate your leadership.
Thank you so much.
All right. So one thing that Natish said there that, you know, when we very first launched, we had so much traffic that there were challenges. I mean, and we're very transparent with it. So it's not like I'm focusing on something that we tried to hide. It was insane, right? And what he said is like, hey, even though there were challenges, I fought through it. And that's very hard to find. Most people quit. Most people find any excuse that they can just to not do it. This guy had everything stacked against him and still was able to fight through it for him and his family. So it's an awesome story. All right, Edgardo, who's got next, man?
I mean,
how about Booty, man? Look at Booty holding his lion share. He's giving us those. We got to bring him out, man. Hey, Booty, how you doing, man?
Man. Yeah, James. How you doing? How's everything?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. How about you? I'm great. I'm super excited. Egado, how you doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. All right. Thank you very much. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone in the house. Egado, a very big thank you to you. Mr. James, a very big thank you to you. We can't just thank you enough. You don't know what you've done to the world. It will forever remain in history. Now, it's not about the money you make to yourself that make your success in life. It's about the thousands of lives, millions of lives you are able to impact. Through Lion Shares, millions of people's lives will be impacted in 2020. It's a record breaking because a lot of things have happened in this year that a lot of people have lost hope. People have given it up. They never thought things could happen again. But through Lion Share, people are regaining hope back. Hope is coming back alive. You can imagine how many people were able to put food on the table because of Lion Share. Now I feel comfortable. I really, really very, very excited, very, very happy. I live a very comfortable life with me and my family. Why? Because I've been able to make something enough through Lion Share that I know that at least in the next 1 month again, I'm going to make something more bigger. I'm very, very happy. My team, we're doing great. And I want to say a very big thank you to all the leaders, every leaders across the world, because if not for everyone, Lion Share is nowhere to be found. You and I, everybody hearing me out there has made it happen. We have all contributed one thing or the other. We have all contributed one effort or the other. I want to say a very big thank you to all the crew behind Lion Share. I want to say a very big thank you to all the country leaders who are really making it day and night to ensure Lion Share stand on the feet. And I want to say a very thank you to all our country leaders, Mr. Mike, and all our top leaders. I also want to say a very big thank you to all my team leaders, assets and knowledge of. A very big thank you to everybody. I can't name all, but I want to say a very big thank you to everybody. One love to you, one love to Lion Share, one love to everyone. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, Bodie, man. We appreciate that. Definitely. Great energy, man. All right. Edgardo, Dion, you want to come out here? I love Dion's energy. I don't know. I might be catching her off guard because she didn't have her hand up, but I'm going to try to see if I can unmute her. Dion,
hi. Good. Great Saturday morning, family. Good morning, James. Good morning, Eduardo. No, you did catch me off guard. I love listening to the stories. This is an amazing Saturday. I'm excited. I love hearing the Tish. I love hearing Booty. I love when Stambel and Esteban and Stephanie and all the leaders from around the world come out and share how amazing Lion Share is. So guess what lions do? Lions share. So we're so excited to be here. Shout out to Team MSB. Shout out to Cece, who helps with onboarding, and just everybody that's locking arms in arms so that we can go out and bring this blessing to the masses. It's just like what Natish was saying, people need what we have. And so we have a responsibility to share. So if you want to get what you want, you help others get what they want. Lions rock.
Awesome. So Dion, she just pulled out a little Zig Ziglar. Help enough people get what they want. You can have everything you want. So yeah. All right. Well, that's my favorite quote. It's on the bottom of every one of my emails. So that's why I know it. I'm not that smart. I just happen to know that one. So thank you, Dion. Your energy is awesome. But Listen, I do appreciate everybody coming out here today. Edgardo, man, I'm going to wrap it up. I know it's Saturday. People need to get back with their family. Is there any final words you'd like to share before we head out here?
No, James. So other than invite people tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific time, we'll see you at nighttime. Remember, we have 2 meetings in Spanish too at the same time. So I put the Telegram. So if you're not on the Telegram, join Telegram to get all the updates.
Yeah, definitely. I'll say one thing here before we leave, just for those that are existing members. We have a lot of great updates that are coming this upcoming week with the back office. As far as the structure view, being able to see your statistics, your transactions, all those things are going to be coming, which is really cool. We have multiple languages that are going to be introduced to the system as well. We have multiple PowerPoints. If you're not on Telegram, you need to be on Telegram, because I think right now we have English, Spanish, Portuguese, Russian, German, French, and I know I'm missing a couple. We already have all those done on PowerPoints, right? So we've been placing those in the Telegram room. If you guys have people in those countries that speak those languages, definitely, be able to utilize them. So thank you so much for coming out. I hope you have an awesome day with your family or night, depending on what time it is. And like Edgardo said here, join us exactly 12 hours from now, or I guess 11 hours from now. So in the PM, exactly 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Invite people out. If you're brand new, let me give you a little tip. If you're brand new and you're getting started with us here today, number one, get back with whoever sent you here, get started. Number two, make sure you have at least 3 people on that call here tonight, and let me help you build your business. That's why we're here. Okay. We're here to help you. So get started with this today, get at least 3 people on that call here tonight, and let me kickstart your business for you. Okay. Have a great day. Thank you all.